What's going on, everyone? My name's Anthony, and today I'm bringing another Sea of Thieves video. This video is going to be a complete beginner tutorial and give you guys essential 100% essential tips to make you a better pirate and instantly have an advantage over other players. So, the first thing, whenever you come out of the tavern, which is the spawn, you're going to be on the outpost. When you're on the outpost, there's different buildings that have they do different things. So I won't do all of it right now, but just familiarize yourself with the outpost and what the buildings do. There are separate outposts, and buildings are not always placed in the same spot. So, like I said, just familiarize with the outpost. That is the first tip I wanted to give. Secondly, and this is kind of how you get started, is to find the quest person and the voyage person, and you will see a dark tent with the key on it, and you just walk up to the guy and you browse his offers, and he's a gold hoarder. These are sailor voyages, and the sailor voyages are like treasure chests and gold. That's how you build up your currency, your income. So yeah, just click on them and grab some of the voyages, and you will see them in your inventory whenever you go to your inventory. So that is the second tip. Third is to, there's also another quest person, voyage person, and these are merchant voyages. So she's by your ship, and you can just go up to her and browse the voyages, and they are sailor voyages as well. However, they are of the Merchant Alliance, and these are just going to pick up supplies and returning them back to this person, and you will gain income that way as well. The real third tip is to gather supplies that you see. So you'll see barrels like this, and some of them will say empty, but um, whenever you find some barrels that do have stuff in them, just take anything you see, anything that might be in them. So, and we'll be able to put these supplies on our ship. So yeah, they will be on the dock, as well as you'll find some randomly throughout the outpost or whatever island you're on. And yeah, so just bring them here. You can place them, familiarize with yourself, also your ship. That is the next tip. When you go into your inventory, which on PC is by pressing Q, holding in Q, you'll see your inventory. These are the cannonballs, and you can store them in the cannon place. And your bananas are down here, and your wooden planks are down here. So familiarize with your ship is the next tip. I won't do everything the second again, but I just want to give you guys the idea. So the next tip is to turn off the lanterns that are on your ship. Just go up to them, each one, and turn them off. What this will do is lower the visibility of your ship. So whenever there are other ships in the distance, they might not be able to see you if you have your lanterns off. I mean, you could feel free to turn them on if you don't care, or you're looking for other ships to fight. But yeah, I mean, turn them off so it lowers your visibility. I prefer doing that personally. And again, with visibility, this is the next tip, is your sail. So when your sail is all the way up, you have the least amount of visibility as well from a distance. As you can tell, like I can see over there, that ship. They have the lanterns on and all the sails down. So that was pretty easy to spot. When you have your sail, which you'll find on the back part of your ship, you can either lower or raise it, and whenever you're parked or your anchor's down, you will want to raise your sail so that you have the least amount of visibility, unless you're just trying to make a quick stop to your objective. So the next tip we have is wind speed, and you can see the wind just by looking up. We see it's going from right to left. So whenever you do have your sails and you're ready to sail, lower the sail, and the other option here you can do is by setting the sail angle, and this picks up the wind. This allows your speed to either pick up or slow down if you're not doing it correctly. So what you want to do is just match up the angle with the wind. So as we can tell here, you hear that? That right there it's going kind of fast. It's pretty close, but when it picks up and you hear that sound, that is whenever you will be going at the fastest speed you can go. And another tip is with the wind speed, if it's coming straight towards you, just angle your sails either all the way to the left or all the way to the right. So that's another tip. So we picked up the quests from the person back there, and what you do is you can place your quests. You can propose your voyage, and what you want to do is just propose the voyage, choose which one you want to do, and you will then you and your crew will then come down here and vote. So vote for a voyage. And these will give you your maps. On PC, Q is the items like we went over, and E is your maps. And then you can view the map. And when you do this, after you do this, you come to your ship map, which is on the middle floor on the smaller ship, and you can use the map. So what we want to do is, let's see what this looks like. This is what it looks like. That's what the map looks like. Let's go to the bigger one and just try and find it. I think this is the one, right? Yep. So we come to the map, and when you click on PC, you have the little circle around it. So yes, that'll know where we want to go. We'll uncheck that one. And this also associates with the next tip I wanted to give you, which is lining up your map. After you place your quest or your voyage, or you just are sailing somewhere and you want to know where to go, you want to set your map up properly by either zooming in or zooming out. And so as we see here, we have our objective. Tri-Rock Isle is our objective. This is where we are, because this is where our ship is. So you want to zoom out like perfectly so that you can see your ship and your objective. So, I mean, this should be good right here. Let's then get off the map, since we already know. And then when you come up here and you're ready to sail, all you have to do when you come to the back of your boat is look down. So when you're sailing, you don't have to jump down and go look at the map from down there. You can literally just turn right here. It's very quick, and it saves you a lot of time. So that is probably one of the biggest tips I can give you, especially as a beginner, because it'll save you a lot of time. The next tip we have, which is by when you stay on the ship or even when you're running around, it's associated with your inventory, is to always keep a few items in your inventory. So keep a few bananas, keep a few cannonballs, and keep a few wooden planks. The bananas, when you are damaged, let's show you. If the bell will stop ringing. So the bananas give you health, and whenever you take damage, like we said, you can just eat the banana, and I mean you'll regen. So you see there, we took damage. Let's eat the banana, and it didn't show us increase health, but it does. It does. The cannonballs, you want to keep some in your inventory because whenever you're actively shooting, you load the cannonballs in. So we press R here. You can of course use it and shoot, and then when you shoot, you want to load in another one. So rather than shooting one and going over here, grabbing one, loading again, repeat, you just want to be as efficient as possible. So That is the next tip. Oh, sorry, and the wooden planks. The wooden planks are for repairing your ship. When you have damage, you'll have holes either down here or like up here, and you just grab the wooden plank and you will be able to fix the hole. And this will stop water from coming in down here and will prevent you from sinking, which that's what your bucket is for if you do have water. You will just be able to pick it up and then just throw it off of the edge. So that is the next tip. And the last tip I want to give you guys is this is just whenever you're trying to get from somewhere faster. Um, you want to get somewhere a little faster. So when you pull out your sword, you have a charge attack. That's by, on PC, it's by holding in left click. And what you do is you dash a little. And this can be used to dive into the water and move from, well, move quicker. So, like for instance, if our ship wasn't docked so close to the, it wasn't anchored so close to the dock, I would just want to come up to the edge here, hold in my left click, hold in my attack. You get charge, you go through the water, and here you're already right here. That saves a lot of seconds. It adds up doing this multiple times. Whenever you're actually sailing and trying to get your voyages and quests done. So yeah, I mean, I think that's about it for right now. I'm going to put these in the description down below. So I apologize for the kind of long video, but I feel like this is extremely necessary. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment. And also feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you guys later.